What's going on, my teamers? I go by Dom Collie. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the new Hunt for Glory Lunar New Year cards, seeing which ones are worth your hard-earned MT and which ones to just leave in the auction house altogether. Before we do that, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel and liked the video, please consider doing so. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, the holy grail. Also, catch me live streaming 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. Eastern Time every day, Monday through Friday. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so we have this Jared Solinger card starting us off right off the bat. A pretty solid card, not trash, but you're going to only pretty much use him for challenges or maybe add him in there for some limited as well. One thing I can say about him that makes him really good is he does have the quick shot release timing. Not really familiar with jump shot 38, so sorry about that. His dribble style is fundamental, so pretty basic there, pretty meh there. But he does have a decent three-point shot. Depending on which coach you have on, that could get increased as well. I wouldn't say badge this guy up. No Hall of Fame badges, kind of sporadic on the hot zones, but a pretty good big to add to the team if you're really lacking in that position. You need him for a limited challenge or you need him for just regular season challenges. That's the only reason I really see you using this Ruby Jared Solinger. Moving on to Stromal Swift, another solid card, probably the next, like the number 3 best card in this group. But yeah, he's going to be a solid overall card. Nothing's really going to stand out with him. He does have 1 Hall of Fame badge, can't hit anything from outside. He's a posterizer though. He's a big time finisher as we're looking at him here. 1 shooting badge, so he's not, this is the only guy who it really isn't a shooter out of this group. You can see his 3 points down there at 70. Defensively, he's pretty solid, and he's a pretty big finisher is what we can see mainly. Is he going to compete with a lot of those bigs out there? I mean, he's 6'9", 7 foot 1 inch wingspan, so he's got the wings, but he's kind of short out there for trying to crash in with the bigs. He's got to be on the move, which, speaking of, he does have a quick dribble style, which is going to help getting him on the move. He's got some small guy moves for the most part in his dribbles. Danilo Gallinari, Rudy Gay, and his release timing is actually quick. So, you know, even though his shooting doesn't look amazing, I think in the catch and shoot, he might actually be pretty solid because he's going to get that ball and release pretty quickly, and that's kind of a natural thing. So yeah, the quick shot, the quick dribble, all really good stats for him. I don't think he's going to be a bad choice if you're using him in like limited, or if you're just really hurting for a power forward in general. He's got really long arms, so yeah, not a bad card. I actually really like this card. Moving on to OJ Mayo, a really good card overall, but one thing that sticks out like a sore thumb is that 66 at interior defense, man, and that's just unsalvageable when it comes to interior defense. So he is not going to be the interior defender. May, in fact, be kind of a liability when it comes to interior defense. If you got Kyrie pushing in, Chris Paul, he's going to get scored on, man. It's pretty much a guarantee. So, and yeah, using him for triple threat just sounds like a nightmare when you get lined up with guys who are going to be a lot bigger than OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo only at 6'5" for shooting guard, you know what I mean? So yeah, OJ Mayo, definitely a solid card, but a little bit of a defensive liability. Looking at his animations, he's got the jump shot 49, quick release, dribble style's base. You'd like that to be quick. I mean, in my opinion, I'd rather have that as quick. That's my opinion. Shot-wise, though, he is a good shooter, man. He is a good shooter. His hot zones, he's missing in the corner, which is kind of sad. He is a fast guy, not very strong, a liability in the interior. And yeah, let's look at his badges. Decent finishing badges here. He does have all the shooting badges that you kind of want. The Deadeye Sniper, Catch and Shoot. So that's pretty good. I wouldn't say badge this guy up personally, but hey, do what you got to do. Hoff badges just come by kind of rarely, so I don't see why you would want to Hoff badge up this guy. He's got the quick first step as well. Yes, he does have the quick first step, so you can put that on Hall of Fame. That'd be pretty nasty. No Hall of Fame defensive badges. So yeah, he's going to be a defensive liability. That's just how I see it. Moving on to my boy Wong, the guy who gets it for all of us, really. And we'll break this dude down a little bit more as well. Man, I love this dude. So yeah, looking at Wong here, you knew he was going to be a good 3-point shooter. He's got a 93 on that. Looking at his animations, he's got the normal release timing, jump shot 28, Yeah, I mean that's a solid jump shot if I'm remembering correct. Yeah, it's a jump shot 28's a good jump shot. Normal release timing though. He's got the fundamental dribble style, which is pretty meh. You know what I mean? Also, one thing you'll notice about this card on the top right, I mean he's got the hot zones, which is good. But he's really lacking as far as badges. They gave him a lot more Hall of Fame badges, but they didn't give him a lot of gold badges. So gonna take a lot of badging up to really make him like thuggin' for your team. Yeah, let's see here. I mean, obviously he's going to be a little bit slow. Also, he doesn't have the quick first step. Oh, he does have the quick first step. I mean, I do like that. You can put that in Hall of Fame, and you know that'll help him out. He's got the catch and shoot, the corner specialist, even though it's not in his hot zone. I don't think. Oh yeah. The corners are in his hot zone from deep. He's got the set shooter, the blinders, the limitless, the sniper are both badge upable. Let's see. You can badge up his Deadeye. Again, though, I don't see why you would badge up a pink diamond player at this point when we're kind of moving on to our Galaxy Opals. But yeah, man, he does defensively have the Intimidator, the post lockdown. That's kind of it. You want the clamps. They're upgradable, but I don't see why you would do it for a pink diamond player. So we're really going to have to see how this Wong performs, I guess, to really give a fair assessment as to, you know, is he that dude? You know what I'm saying? But a really solid card overall, good stats. Besides his speed and the lack of badges for him there. So Wong, we're going to have to see how he plays, but as of now, I think, you know, based on how his Ruby card played for us, I think he's going to pleasantly surprise us, but we'll have to see. Moving on to Jianlian, aka Yi. Really excited about this card specifically. A 7'4" guy with long arms, man. 7'4" wingspan there. Animations wise, let's check him out. Jump shot 70, I think is pretty meh. The normal release timing, pretty meh. Dribble style, fundamental, meh. So his overall animations aren't so great. But he's got a 93 three-pointer, just like our boy Wong. He's a little bit more consistent from the shooting side of things on the stats. Solid on defense. Being that he's a 7-footer, also that's going to be really good. Speed-wise, he's actually not that slow when you're thinking about a power forward center. I mean, he's not the fastest one out there, but not that slow. Inside scoring-wise, he's solid, but not great. And he's okay on the boards, but there are better rebounders out there as well. But I think he's pretty much an elite defense, almost an elite defenseman. Really solid, almost elite. Definitely he is an elite shooter. His animations just don't really help him out too much, but his hot zones are everywhere, so that's one thing. 31 gold badges, 15 Hall of Fame badges. Let's check him out. So he's got finishing badge. What, Dream Shake is his Hall of Fame badge. It's not like the biggest finisher out there. Shooting wise, though, he's got a ton of Hall of Fame badges. He's got the blinders, the catch and shoot, corner specialist, fade ace, shooter, sniper. You can half up his Deadeye. You can half up his hot zone or his limitless and his limitless spot up. He's got the stop and pop. Chef, you know what I mean? So definitely a elite shooter coming from the power forward position, which is good because he's 7 feet. So that's kind of fire, actually, bro. Defensive badges wise, too. He has the ones you like. He's got Interceptor, Intimidator. I like Poco Stick because every once in a while I just go crazy on Triangle Y, you know what I'm saying? Tireless Defender, I love as well. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Really good defensive card. So Yi, other than his animations, which I don't love, is a elite shooter. You don't love the normal shot timing or the fundamental, but attributes wise, Yi is awesome. When you look at his height, his wingspan, he has a lot of potential. Definitely a card that you could consider getting in the power forward position and running the boards. We'll obviously have to play with him a little bit to know for ourselves, but I think Yi is pretty fire, man. I like this card. I think Yi is obviously, as the Galaxy Opal, the best card available. I think Wong is going to pleasantly surprise us like he always does. I think, I think Stromal Swift is probably the next best player in that group. And I think OJ Mayo and OJ Mayo's a defensive liability. Jared Solinger, you're going to use those guys probably for challenges, if anything, maybe for limited, but that's all I could see. And that is it for me, guys. Once again, again, if you made it to the end, please consider hitting the subscribe button, liking the video. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. It's the holy grail. We're trying to get monetized out here, so every little bit helps. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Peace!